Hi, chat. Hi, chat. I'm so glad that we have already started bullying me for today. Thank you. Welcome in. I hope you're all doing. Actually, no. Fuck you. I hope you're not doing well. Actually, fuck you. I was gonna cry. I was gonna give you some news. I was gonna give you some good news when stream started, but now I feel like I shouldn't. Now I feel like I should withhold that information from you. I feel like I should withhold that from you until afterwards. That way you can't do it. Because I feel like you're gonna want to do it on stream if I say it now. Sleepy, I'm 1 follower away from 400 followers on TikTok. Holy shit, Ollie, you're famous! Oh my god, there's a TikTok famous person here. Holy shit. What kind of content do you make, Ollie? I've made 2 TikToks so far. Both of them were trash, and I haven't posted anything since. So it's the process of making them. I'm lazy. You make edits? That's awesome. We love a good fan cam. Wait, edits of what? I guess I just, based on my For You page, I guess I just assumed they're fan cams, but I guess there's a chance they're not. Hi, Dylan. Why do you go live right when Obi-Wan show comes out? In my defense, I have been live at the same time every Thursday for the last year. So maybe they should have put the show out around my streaming schedule and not like right now. Like, I feel like maybe they should have worked around me because I think I'm hotter than Obi-Wan. I guess I don't really know for sure, but I think I'm hotter. I guess I could switch to just chatting. I still forget that I have like a face, kinda. Look at me go. Oh, I'm so wiggly and jiggly. Okay. So today we are going to be continuing playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't think we haven't gotten to this delicious parts yet. However, I'm thinking we might get there today. So I do want to give a huge trigger warning. Potentially it's going to be either this stream or next stream. I kind of want this to be a short stream because I'm really tired. But we'll see. In the event that the triggering portions start happening today and not next stream, I do want to give like a pre-warning and say just trigger warning for, how can it be vague, like mental health issues, major mental health issues, and all of the triggering topics that come with that, if you catch my drift. So if that's something that you might be sensitive to. Okay, also, this isn't, I'm sorry, I cut myself off, but I moved my mic so that it's sitting properly now, which means there's probably a little bit less, like, you can hear my computer breathing a little bit less, but it might mean that I'm a little bit quieter. So I'm gonna try to turn myself up and not max out the mic, but let me know if that needs to be fixed. Your boyfriend next joined? That's awesome! Tell them I say hi, and I don't know. I'll give him a firm handshake. I'm gonna give him a firm handshake. Welcome to the family, my friend. But I just wanted to get the trigger warnings out of the way before we got started again. I don't know 100% if that's happening today. I really should have brought water because I feel like during the Doki Doki streams I get kind of like, I get kind of icky because I'm talking so much and doing so many voices. If you see, I'll just have to watch the VOD. I can watch these episodes. I'm gonna cream. Okay, have fun creaming, I guess. Yeah, that's the sentence I wanted to say. Where is... Okay, there's the game. Pulling up. We're off to a rough start today, guys. We're off to a rough start. Well, we were off to a rougher start last week, but it's okay. Star Wars is live life. I would argue Sleepy is live life. But that's just my thoughts, my dude. That's just my thoughts. Thoughts? Like thought? Thank you, Cry. You're awesome. You're my favorite mod. You're my only mod, but you're also my favorite. Thank you, Cry. My computer doesn't like initially loading up the game, but it's fine afterwards. We should be fine. If you're having a little bit of lag now, it'll go away, I think. There's also side stories. I'm excited. I don't know. Do I click on this now? Okay. I'm like, I don't know if I should be playing these during the main game. There's vomit in this game? Hi, Tiny! How are you? Oh my gosh, it has been a while. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I was just thinking about you, like a couple weeks ago. It was my 1-year streaming anniversary a couple weeks ago. I was thinking about you. I was like, man, Tiny's been here since I think my first stream, if I'm not wrong. That's fucking awesome. It's been a whole year, and I'm old and decrepit now. My tits are sagging down to my ankles, and every crevice I have is dusty. I'm so sorry for the imagery. I just be saying things sometimes, I guess. Block all of you. Why? Okay, that's too loud. Okay. I don't think he's gonna watch. That's okay. Ooh, fuck. That's what I meant to do yesterday. That's what I meant to do yesterday, was work on the VODs channel. I swear, I tried so hard to be productive yesterday, and it just didn't work. It didn't happen. I'm sorry. I pinky swear with both of my pinkies that I'm going to work on the VODs channel soon, and hopefully get up a lot of the VODs that have been missing. And then, if you miss the stream, or you miss parts of the stream, then you can go to the VODs channel, YnisSleepy VODs on YouTube, and watch it there. It's okay, Sleepy. Thank you, Ty. Thank you. I'm not even busy. I just didn't want to. And I forgot, so I swear I'll do it. I promise. They might not have thumbnails, or they might have good thumbnails, but they'll be uploaded. I'm not gonna binge Stranger Things with you now. Is Stranger Things good? Oh man, I forgot. Oh, that's not relevant. I forgot my medication. I'm having a moment. Okay, we're loading the game. Is Stranger Things good? Everyone tells me to watch it. But everyone said the same thing about Squid Games, and I still haven't seen that either, so I don't know why I bother asking. I think they're around this one. I gotta try to remember what they sounded like, because I don't remember. Who is Mom? I'm gonna be in Las Vegas in 2 hours. That's awesome! I've heard Vegas is fun. I want to go to Vegas. I'm gonna be, guys, I'm gonna be 21 in August. I'm gonna be 21 in August. I'm so excited. I can't tell you when. I just know that you need to celebrate me the entire month of August. I need every single day. I need you guys to tweet at me and tell me how pretty and awesome I am the entirety of August. Just letting you know in advance that that's what's up. Okay, anyways. Oh, I accidentally did that. Okay, there we go. I'm the last one here again? Don't worry, I just walked into Sleepy. I'm gonna be there with you. There, where? I'm gonna be where? When? What? I'm sweaty. It's hot in here. Your birthday's on August 11th. Ollie, we're almost twins. I know where there's like a 10-year age difference almost, but we're basically twins. There's nothing better than being a Leo. My birthday's today, I'm 18 now. That's a fucking lie, because you're a Cancer. You little Cancer. I'm pretty sure your birthday's in June or July. I always get June and July confused because they're both blue in my head. But one's a different... Yeah, see, Luis isn't gonna let you lie like that. Dylan gave me a whole crisis on the last stream because he said he was 18 and I couldn't remember his exact birthday, but I was very convinced that it was not that day. I turn 21 tomorrow? That's so exciting! Oh my gosh! What are you doing? Is that okay, you're going to Vegas for your birthday? That's awesome. I would do that if I was rich, but guys, I'm just saying, if you scroll down to the bottom of my About page, you will see both my donation link and my Throne gift page. I'm just saying, if you make me rich, I too can go to Vegas. Okay, I'm playing the game. I mean, you're just, hey girl, I'm ginger. I'm stealing it. Should I color my hair ginger again? I kind of am thinking about coloring my hair again. But I can't decide. I don't know what I want to do to it. Or if I should just leave it alone. I probably should just leave it alone because I'm still trying to grow it out. I want to get it down to my waist. It's like mermaid length right now. It's like mermaid length right now. but I want to get it down to like my waist. Come visit me in Vegas? Not only are you not in Vegas, I don't think, but I'm literally broke. If you guys make me rich, I can go to Vegas. Highly recommend. I'm kidding. Don't give me your money. No, I have to say I'm kidding because Cry will actually do it. I have to say I'm kidding because Cry will actually like donate or give subs or something. Don't do that. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. I tried so hard to learn piano for years and I just, my fingers, I guess you could say I'm not good with my fingers. Well, maybe not determination. We heart Cry. Yes, we are Cry stands in this chat except for when he's bullying me. But I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. What the fuck did she sound like? Hold on. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. She's surprisingly excited because I feel like last time I remember her not being very excited. Huh? Okay, she's confused too. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, bitch? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. I'm suddenly remembering a promise I made the first time I played this game. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Do you think that's hard to cook? Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You know what? I'm just lurk. Okay. Lurk happily and safely. Clean your room while you do it, I guess. You, of all people? Huh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because! It's right in your name. Is it? Monica. I don't get it. Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Okay, cool. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyways. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Yeah, where's my beloved? My favorite anime bitch. Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. I also like the blue ollie. I prefer the blue to the green. The blue's good. Blue's my favorite color. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. Do you want like a hug? I give good hugs, I think. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing me for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Sleepy, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh? You think so? I mean, I would say so. I can't say I've noticed anything about her. I would say you're a bad friend because she literally hasn't said like a word since we've been here. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Sleepoo. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Huh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. What does that mean? Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Sleepoo. Why? Is it because I'm so sexy and hot and just a little sticky? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Sleepoo. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? No, I did not think of that. I said too much. Oh, sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Forget about it. I'm from New Jersey. Forget about it. That's my New Jersey accent, I guess. Forget about it. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Yay! Did I write a poem? Or did we forget? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I tell my poem to first? I think I should save Sayori for last. Let's start with Natsuki.
This one's alright.
Alright?
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
Huh? No! Gross! It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club room has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really?
Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. What is... Oh. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Thank you for that, Natsuki.
Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking. Oh, ow.
Oh, I know.
Don't worry, I was too. Your jokes hurt. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just wash my mouth around Natsuki.
Anyway,
Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash away your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, let you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. That's so sweet, Natsuki.
Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach.
So, you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with the message later?
Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. You can really see her doing that, too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical, too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice.
Who should I show my poem to next? Effects, beach, awesome, can't wait for senior beach day. I'm so jealous that you guys have senior beach day. I know there's literally no physical possible way for me as a Midwesterner to have had a beach day for high school, but that's awesome. And I so wish that we would have had that. That's so cool. I guess we should do Yuri next because they both wrote about beaches. Is that like a metaphor for bitches? I put Yuri gets mad bitches. Okay. Well done, Sleepy. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these days. Few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. Why couldn't you have seen your beach day? It's lit because I live in the Midwest. I'm completely, well, yeah, I'm completely landlocked, actually. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this. Oh, you know what we did have, though? We had drive your tractor to school day. You are thank you, cry for it. Why did I think I wasn't for a minute? Imagine getting no beaches. True. I don't get any beaches. We did have drive your tractor to school day, though. And drive your tractor to school day is really annoying because for people who don't, like, have tractors on their main roads, on a relatively regular basis. You may not know this, but tractors are slow as hell. Tractors go like 25 miles per hour max, is my guess. And they just drive on the main roads. Typically they only drive on the main roads if they're going somewhere like relatively close, but on Drive Your Tractor to School Day, everyone's driving their tractor to school, and so it takes for freaking ever to get there because everyone's in a tractor. I would like to clarify, I do not own a tractor, so I would drive a car, but Quackity would be the beach. I feel like you're just trying to hurt me now. You should have gotten flown out to a beach. Dylan, do I look rich to you? Feel free to do it. Please, guys. I donate to my charity. Donate to my GoFundMe to fly me out to a beach. So I can have a beach experience like Armin Arlert from, what the fuck's it called? That TV show that people watch. Attack on Titan from Attack on Titan. Thank you for the bits, Cry. Thank you for your kind donation. I will now be flying to the beach. Which one? You'll never know. I don't know. Yes, you look rich. Thank you. I try very hard. I like to think I have a pretty rich people gaming setup. I have some rich people gaming setup pieces. This microphone's pretty rich people. I found it in my basement. Can you believe I just had this thing laying around? Goodbye, Quackity. I don't know why you don't. I feel like that's like ethically wrong. That feels morally and ethically wrong. For like a lot of reasons. Anyways, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first. I have been messaging Cry like every 20 minutes all day. And all day, like yesterday. Because people, like, fans keep posting pictures with Quackity. Like, everyone is meeting him at Twitch Rivals in, I think, Barcelona. And I'm so jealous. Why can't that be me? Why can't I be in Barcelona? I don't speak Spanish. I would not do well there, but it's the thought that counts. I speak a little bit. What's something I can say in Spanish? ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? I don't even know that's correct. That's the worst part. I'm gonna make Quackity take a picture before sleep does. I mean, statistically, you are slightly more likely to than I am, considering he is living in California currently, as far as I know. But I'm just saying, if you met him and you didn't give him my number, or like my Snapchat or something, you don't understand how upset I would be. I would cry. I would cry on stream. You said it right. Thank you, Squishy. Thank you. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? I'm on day like 450 of Duolingo and I haven't learned shit. I'm gonna fly out there to take pictures of him so I can flex on you, BRB. Please give him my number, Dylan. Dylan, you have my number. Hey, Google, where is it? You were fucked up for typing that in my chat because I do not have a Google device, but I have a similar device in my room that totally could have just started speaking at me right now. When I said that, anyways, I think we all felt a little awkward at first. But now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I'm not reading that out loud, fuck you. No. I don't have, like, Apple Premium or whatever. So I don't think it would even play it. I have my Spotify attached to there, but I don't pay for Spotify. I guess I could, but that sounds like a lot of money. So sad, please play Despacito. I was so afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time. What just happened? And I guess doing some writing myself, I don't know. It just, I rubbed the lid of my computer a little bit and like all the text went by so fast. Okay, I'm so sorry. Well, no, I can't give your phone number to him. I can't give out other people's numbers. Please, please, if it's Quackity, make an exception. Give him my number. Wait, what? I accidentally I rubbed my computer's clit on accident. I'm sorry. Well, I have my Apple Music connected to my A word and to my anus, my A word, and then it disconnected, and now I can't play music anymore. That's so sad. Anus? Anus? Please play the subtitle. Anal? I just want to know what A words I can say that'll get her attention. Anal? Anus? Not working. We've determined that doesn't work. Huh?
Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
That's comforting.
I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Huh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
You're gonna eat please don't eat him. That's my job. Vor? You're gonna vor? Dylan does vor? Ew.
Is that so?
Yuri thinks for a good minute. I bet Yuri's into vor. I bet that's what her secret is she like... like you flip a few pages too far in Yuri's like poem booklet and it's just like DeviantArt vor doodles. That's fucked up, Yuri. That's fucked up. That must be terrible. Look at his cutie little face. Oh my goodness. What a cutie pie.
Huh? For me to have to become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me.
Don't Google it. Or do, and let me know how horrifying it is. Yuri.
It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it.
You should check out Blue Waffle. What is this? 2008? 2008? Smurf waffles? I have bad news. The inside of my mouth itches. Overthinking? Being disliked. Stop making fun of me, Dylan. Please. Actually, yeah, Google Blue Waffle. Yeah. Deserve. Yuri.
What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up.
I mean... Trying to waterboard me. Pink sock. I don't know pink sock. I actually have to get up and get water because I don't have any. I mean, I have some on the others, like, not near my desk, but I'm grabbing it. Oh, God. I'm so glad I don't have, like, a camera or, like, a face cam. My ass is out. I'm here. It's okay. We're good, chat. Hide the ass. Aren't blue waffles, like, not real? Didn't we decide that those were fake? It was, like, a fake STD, which, like... It leads to me... I have a lot of questions about that. I'm so jealous. Look at all those cute quackity emotes. Guys, good reminder, actually. Do you guys have any suggestions for new emotes? I have two. We have... The two that we're probably gonna do for sure are Crying Sleepy and Hydrate Sleepy. So like a little hydrate emote. Do we have any other suggestions? No, Smurf waffles. Oh, I forgot to take a drink of the water. That's proof that I have the water. You can't see with your pee-pee. Immediately I spilled it all down my face, so I don't know what's wrong with me. There's so much. I don't know what that means, Craig. What is a Giga Chad? Blue waffles? Absolutely not. Dylan, I should have banned you in my chat a long time ago. Let's move on. Yeah, agreed. Let's move on. From blue waffles, I guess. Oh, man. What would that even be? Oh, I don't even... Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Alright, do you want to share your poem now?
Okay.
Here.
Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky and expanse of bliss.
But beneath gray, rolling clouds and endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet. Is that true? Guys, donate to my GoFundMe so I can fly to a beach and figure out how sandcastles work. Have you not seen the Giga Chad? No. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at the foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet, we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. Amen, I guess. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about. What is inane? But I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. I'll take you to the beach. Sleepy, I'm going to road trip before this summer. Yeah! Yes! Squishy, I know Squishy, I know I ask you this literally every time you come into my chat, because I forget every time. Are you from one of the Carolinas, or are you from Michigan? I literally can't. I'm so sorry, I ask that literally every time you come to my chat, because I never remember. My mind is just 0 brain cells. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? Like what? Like you get no beaches? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. Head empty, true. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles. Or thought processes. Born in Michigan, currently live in South Carolina. Okay, that makes me feel a little better. I was on the right track, thank you. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. Damn. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. It's okay to be, like, nice to each other, guys. And be supportive friends. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. I'm not gonna ask her that. Do you think her pubes are purple? Just out of curiosity. It'd be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts in a while. Crying, I'm gonna block you in my chat. What do you- I just don't ask what supportive friends are. I'm literally right here. Yeah, I think I agree. Making pink socks. What are pink socks? Thanks for sharing. Who should I show my poem to next? I guess Monica. And then SAYORI last. For friends. Oh, you so bad, L. Damn. Ouch. Why am I being roasted so hard today? Squishy, what did you say? Do the carpets match the drapes? Is that like a specific phrase that I have in my Nightbot? That's so funny. I'm so sorry, Squishy. That's so funny and specific. Well, I don't even... That's so funny. Hi, Sleep.
Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Nope.
Well,
Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought.
okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. What else would make me happy to see?
Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. I'm a Moobot anti, I'm not gonna lie. I hate Moobot. It's so much more complicated than Nightbot. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
It's kind of funny.
How so? Do you think it's wrong to make garlic bread at like 2 a.m.? Like not exactly right now, but like after stream, do you think it would be bad to make garlic bread? Just I'm asking for a friend. Asking for a friend. No, not the poem.
I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other each day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you?
I guess you could say that. Why you have Nightbot, you have OP Cry the mod. Because I try to not make Cry's job hard, because I don't pay him. He made garlic bread at 3 a.m. once and made the whole house smell like garlic bread. Yes, and my family gets mad at me when I do because they're like, I wake up at 2 a.m. and smell garlic bread sometimes. Why are you making garlic bread at 2 a.m.? It's like, because I function better at night, and because I'm depressed, and garlic bread is great for depression. Better than Prozac, some might say. Please take your meds if you have it. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me. About how Sayori's been a little bit off today. Yeah? Did she tell you something? Well... Sleepy, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Like, not intentionally, but I can if you want. Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Kind of a weird way to phrase that. I feel like toaster oven. We have a toaster oven. It's just when garlic bread is one of those very pungent smells that, like, no matter where you're cooking it, the whole house is gonna smell like garlic bread. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? I don't know, but you're feeling a little condescending. Delete your own sweat, it contains a lot of salt. Oh my god, okay, I have to literally pause the game right now to tell you this story. So we were learning about cystic fibrosis in lecture a few weeks ago. And cystic fibrosis is a genetic disorder where it has a bunch of different issues, but one of the things is the sodium chloride pumps or something like that in the sweat are different somehow. I can't explain it super well, but essentially it means that when you sweat, you lose a lot more sodium in your sweat than the normal person would. So people with cystic fibrosis actually need more salt in their diet. But what comes with that is people with cystic fibrosis are kind of salty, just by nature. And my professor, one of them, she was like, when I was in high school, I dated this guy who had cystic fibrosis, and every time we hung out, I would get hungry for McDonald's french fries because he smelled like McDonald's french fries, and sometimes I just wanted to lick him because he tasted good. Girl, what? Don't lick your boyfriend, please. That's so funny. I think I don't know. I guess I just never considered, like, you could be particularly salty. I don't know if it would be a good thing to smell like McDonald's fries or a bad thing. And then I have to wonder, did he smell like that all the time or just when he was particularly sweaty? Because if I smell like McDonald's fries all the time, I feel like that would be terrible because then I would want to buy McDonald's fries all the time. I see where she's coming from. So licking your partner isn't normal. I mean, I guess it is, but I think she was licking him for the wrong reasons, right? Like, she was licking him because he tasted like a french fry. she was becoming a cannibal. Wait, what? How did you say he smells like salt? So he had a genetic condition called cystic fibrosis. And cystic fibrosis can affect a lot of things in the body. The primary thing is the mucus that your body creates is a lot more thick and, like, viscous, and your body can't clear it very effectively. So it affects, the primary thing that it affects is the lungs. You get a major mucus buildup in the lungs. It's really hard to breathe. It affects their O2 sats, stuff like that. But it also affects, like, the way their body processes fat, and for some reason it makes their salt sweaty. because it affects the sodium chloride pumps. So I guess you could do that, or I guess you'd roll in salt like a little margarita glass. I enjoy a good margarita. How do you get the cystic fibrosis? You're gonna, I don't know, talk to your dad's balls about that one. That's gonna be something you might want to take up with your dad's ball sack. Not me. Okay, sorry, that was like a totally irrelevant side note. I don't know, now I kind of want a salty boyfriend. Not like, you know, like physically deliciously salty. A well-seasoned man. I would like a well-seasoned man. What could have happened all of a sudden?
Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this.
Make garlic bread grilled cheese. I'm so jealous. I want garlic bread. Be willing to go have a daily talk with my dad's balls. You're saying you've been doing this daily before this conversation?
Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright.
The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow, and I fall. And I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
Interesting. They said it's my mom's fault for being so short. What does that mean?
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
Seeing such a beautiful face in my child is distracting. I see.
I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed.
It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Okay, no more crockety distraction. No, keep going. It's okay. You can keep going. It's distracting, but I like it. Keep going. More beautiful face. Guys, I need more emote suggestions. I need just one more good one.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional? Yet, no? Maybe?
Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Who should I show my poem to next? Finally, Sayori, my queen. What's up?
This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Sleepy.
Thanks. Sleepy Quizzy Quirky emote, easy gains, fair enough. That would be a smart emote, but here's the thing, could you imagine if someday he somehow came into my chat and saw that was one of the emotes? Is that not the creepiest, most stalker thing you could think of? Bruh.
Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course! Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
Do you want a nap or something?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
Well, alright.
Hey, Sleepoo. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah.
I guess you're the one who likes this the most. He probably has a creep fetish. I don't know that I'd say that. I don't know that that's true.
Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else?
Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori?
No! Sleepoo. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this?
Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori. I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori. I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Sleepoo. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. You know, I'm surprised no one has nickname changed to Quackity in your chat. I didn't know you could nickname change in someone's chat, but it's a good thing I know now, because I feel like if someone did, I probably would have lost my shit. Like, absolute bonkers. Anyways.
Okay, you three. You're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. What did she say? Oh, wait. Well, oh, I thought because she said U3 instead of U4, but I guess that makes sense because they're... Okay. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri is immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah. It seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on!
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
Hi, Tux. I was gonna try to say your full name, but I feel like it's better if I just say Tux, if that's okay. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to stream.
I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted.
And as for myself,
I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets.
Sayori will be helping me design them.
And as for Yuri, you can, guys,
can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless.
No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too?
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Ah. I already played that game. It has one of those cursed endings in history. Oh, yep. We gotta keep the ending a secret because a lot of people here haven't played it yet, but I know exactly what you mean. This game is not what it seems on the surface.
That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. I love atmosphere. What do you mean? I thought this was a cute visual novel and nothing more. It is! I don't know what you're talking about, Squishy. It's a really cute visual novel and absolutely nothing more than that. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I can see. She watches anime just for the plot. Who does, me? Fair enough. Earlier this week, Dylan asked me if I've ever seen High School DxD, and I asked him if that's the one with the boobs. And he was like, I mean, yeah, there's boobs in it. And I was like, I'm pretty sure that's the anime. that I started watching for the boobs and stopped watching because there was too much plot and not enough boobs. And like the ratio of boobs to plot was not what I was hoping for. That is Plot the anime. High School DxD? I feel like I remember hearing in like middle school that there were a lot of boobs in there, and I was trying to have an awakening. It was not working for me.
He'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Sleepoo.
The one who is truly useless. True?
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that.
Ah, that's... Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? Oh my god, I'm gonna get puss! How on earth are they gonna respond to such a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you'd like to handle the baking on your own. Sleepoo may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So, therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Sleepoo to...
What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment.
In the end, I think it's up to Sleepoo to decide how he'd like to contribute. Aw, man, dude. I don't know.
Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said!
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry.
I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Sleepoo, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Ah, of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm going to go with... Aw, dudes, you know I gotta pick my boo, Sayori, my beloved. I mean, if it's gonna be anyone that I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and... But Monica said
that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much?
No, I just love Sayori a lot.
No!
Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be so difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Guys, I want to put a poll in chat. I know it's not going to let me pick Monica either, so I'm just going to put the poll for Natsuki and the other one. Yuri. The other one. Who Natsuki Yuri. Alright guys, vote. Who do we help? Who do we spend our weekend with? What are our thoughts? Make it a tie. Don't make it a tie, I'll cry. You guys love to tie every poll that I post. And for why? Looks like we might be going with Yuri. I want to let it fully run out so everyone has the time, just in case, but... Looks like it's probably gonna be Yuri. No! Please, someone! someone vote to make it not a tie. Please, someone, don't do that. Please, someone. Please. Bro. Bro. Cry, that was dead. That had to be you. There's no way that you didn't do that on your own. Okay, yeah, Cry contributed. Cry contributed. Cry likes to use his riches for evil. Pure evil. What do you mean? I can see that you contributed 100 bits. I can see it on my side. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can. Thank you for the bits. Why are you using them for evil though? Heads, Natsuki, tails, Yuri. I have no clue what you're talking about. Okay. Do I have any coins around me right now? Bruh. The only time I don't have like random coins just like sitting on my desk. You know what I do have though? Is a lip gloss in a bag that has little tiny crystals in it. Wonder if there's anything I can do with that. Ooh, actually? Maybe I can do that. I'm gonna put it on mute though. Where else picked your rail? Where'd you get that lip emoji? I'm gonna mute myself really quick and ask my anus. I'm gonna ask my anus what she thinks. Alexa decided that we are getting heads, so who did we decide was heads?
Decided's performance is
Alexa decided we're getting head. We're going with Yuri. Yuri is giving me head, I guess. We're getting heads. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Yes.
Are you serious? Why would you?
Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. Wait, what am I tripping balls, or did she say she's talking to her anus? I can't. I can't. Alexa said we're getting head. Woo! I can't believe I just read that out loud and it didn't trigger her. I've been saying anus because if I say her real name, she's gonna like start listening to me and then responding and like doxing my location, which would be terrible. I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No. I was just saying.
Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Sleepy? Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I'd be fine.
Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Sleepy? I mean, I like working on silly little projects like that for a silly little... What is this? Oh, what is this? A festival? For silly little festivals? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Can you say happy birthday to my... Should say the name. How do I... Einlichsai? Shouldn't like that. Is that how you pronounce that? I don't know how to pronounce those letters. That's a pure guess. It looks like you'd pronounce that how like Halsey pronounces words. Einlichsai. Coming from someone who has no idea what the little squiggly things do because I'm stupid. Einlichsai. What if that's what they actually did, is they just gave you like the Halsey accent? Say it in cursive. Yeah. What are those numbers, my dude? Oh, boobies! Boobies! So true. That's a key.
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
Oh, he's making me drink water. Is it because I said boobies? Now feels like a good time to tell you what I could have told you at the beginning of the stream. I'm planning on, I haven't done it yet because I wanted to take a nap. I'm planning on adding a reusable water bottle of some sort to my, what's it called? My throne wish list. So if any of you are very committed to, me drinking water, I guess. I'm gonna add one to my throne wish list eventually, soon, hopefully. It'll be there. Because I could hear your throat dry. Thank you. I do feel like I sound better now, but I did not notice that my throat was dry.
I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all.
Your anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Sleepy picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised though.
Well, why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. God, I want garlic bread. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing.
Sleepy picked you because you have your hair in between your huge mommy milkers. They're not even in between them. It's actually in her armpits. That's not milkers.
But I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you.
Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So, I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Huh? I turn around. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchanged phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Flatter her, she'll do it. Your boobers, madame, are looking very honkable today. That's what the ladies love to hear. Tell next woman you say, tell her her boobas look very honkable today. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No. How do you know where I live? I just thought that I'd be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. Oh, I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Sleepy. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Technically, I chose you because you kind of won chat's poll. Not because I felt bad. Wait! You don't actually think that, do you? Okay, oh! Boobs! There it is! I see what you're saying. Okay, I'll say that I know someone with double D's. I don't know how she does it. She's still in high school, but... Double D's aren't even that big. Unless you have a big, band size. Because bands... Fun fact, band size is correlated to cup size. So if you have a smaller band size, even if you have double D's, your boobers are gonna look smaller. Yes, I see, Dylan. I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You have C's. What's your band size, Craig? You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But... Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression, a handful. Your band size is a handful? That's not the correct measurements for that. Yuri thinks to herself an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Double Z's, not D's. I don't know that that's true. Can you have double Z's? I don't think that's physically possible. Well, maybe not that it's not possible, that it's not been achieved yet. Anything's possible with the grace of God. Huh? I didn't realize. The biggest are J's. That's also not true. Is it? Wait, H comes before J. I don't know. What the, I know we've googled the Sunstream before. Let me ask my anus. Hold on. I just need you to hear what I just heard, so I'm gonna make her say it again. Alexa, how big are the world's biggest boobs?
The current Guinness World Record for the largest natural breasts was awarded in 1999 to Annie Hawkins Turner. She measures 70 inches, or 177.8 centimeters, around the chest and would wear a US size 48V bra.
Should I say 48V? B or D? Either way, that's insane. That's crazy. I just wanted you to hear that. The big old bongers, mommy milkers. Hey, Sleepy, sorry I haven't been active editing and singing forever. That's totally fine. I'm just happy to have you around. Tell you I want to. Okay, well, to be fair, that she said the largest natural breasts. So, like, that woman, those were homegrown, you know? I'm sure there's some bigger ones out there with, like, implantees and stuff, but Google says Triple Z likes it capping. I don't know. I'm just telling you what the omnipotent anus has told me. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. Have any of you guys, maybe we'll watch that after we're done for today, that My Strange Addiction episode where she was addicted to having big bongers. She looked straight into my eyes for the all-knowing anus has spoken. Thank you. She looked straight into my eyes for a long while. Dylan, my boobs are definitely bigger than yours. For sure. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Why? What's next Friday? Is that like National Boob Day?
I can't believe this. Yuri's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday?
Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. Oh, mommy. Gotcha. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel so nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Oh, it gives the content warnings for me. That's awesome. Content warning, depression, and self-hate. Thank you. Oh, I forgot I could turn that on in this new version. That's awesome. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Guys, my friends, my dudes, my new poll. Hold on. Help. Finish this day or world record oops. Bitter. Wait, that's actually not accurate. Addicted to boobs. There we go. Okay. Okay, vote. Do you want us to keep going with Dream Daddy? That's not what we're playing. Do you want us to keep playing Doki Doki and finish this day out? Or do you want to watch My Strange Addiction? I'm addicted to having big boobs. I'm surprised. You guys actually want me to keep going. I thought you would be more into the boobs. Dream Daddy. I miss Dream Daddy. I'm still so sad. Literally, one date with Craig was not like an A++, and he rejected me because of it. He totally led me on, too. I'm still mad about it. Boobs are nice. This woman's boobs were kind of scary. She had, like, insane bongers. Like, they were so... I think she started with, like, an A cup or something crazy, like, really small. And had boobs so big that if she laid on her back, it suffocated her. That's how big they were. I mean, I'm addicted to boobs, but I want to watch Doki Doki. Okay, that's cool. I appreciate it. You should be playing the DVD dating sim when it comes out. What? Huh? Alright, let's keep going with depression and self-hate, but definitely heed the trigger warnings for this. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. Dead by Daylight dating sim? What? I haven't even played the original Dead by Daylight. I need someone to teach me how to play Dead by Daylight, so then I have the context for that. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. And you haven't gone to check on her? It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings to the side when she might need me? No, you probably should check on her. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Good! Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's It's already strange of her to not run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori?
Hi, Sleepoo.
I sit down in her room. She's so freaking cute. Oh my god, look at her in her little shorts. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Ah, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I don't feel like her room's that messy, like, at all. I feel like it's relatively neat. I also realized the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, I wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but...
Wait, how did you know about that?
Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
So it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Sleepoo.
Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make that stupid mistake. Then he wouldn't have been worried about me at all. He wouldn't have come here. He wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Oh. And do you, like, not want me here? Don't giggle after saying that. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders.
What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now?
I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So, tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Sleepoo. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Sleepoo? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Honestly, my dude, I feel like you've just kind of been a bad friend. I feel like I was noticeable.
All the signs were there.
Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend.
Okay, don't make it about you, dude.
Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do is tell me. You don't understand at all, Sleepoo. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Sleepoo. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Sleepoo. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Sleep.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No! Don't do this to me! Please don't do this! Sleepy! Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Sleepy. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. That's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely gonna have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I'd known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Jesus. I mean, fair enough, but... Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so thank you. I tried my best. That's very considerate of you to do. Ah, no. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Okay, now that's hot. Say it again. Say it again. It's not that I dislike cleaning, it's just a big chore sometimes. I think it'd be fun to do it with someone else. Ah, that would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I'm sorry, is there a way I can, like, yeah. I'm looking at her leggings. They look, those are some nice leggings. I like your leggings. God damn, okay. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned out that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Ooh, okay. Atmosphere. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Good job, Sleepy. Keep looking. I couldn't help myself. They were nice leggings. I wonder where she got them from. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. I feel like aromatherapy is kind of a weird thing to have when you're eating. Like, depending on what you're eating. I'm not sure cupcakes... well, I guess it depends on the aromatherapy, right? That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. Ooh, okay. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have a few of these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. Ooh, okay. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that'd be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Dildo. Call that a pussy splinter. Oh, that's my pussy splinter, sorry. It's a diffuser for essential oils. Oh, that makes more sense than what I was thinking. I just think a wooden dildo would be a bad idea. Anyways, how familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. I like tea tree oil, but it's highly toxic to pets. So I don't get to use it very much. It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Oops. I feel like I'm really quiet when I lean away from the mic. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. What vibe are we going for here? I'm thinking romance. You know, just in case, right? It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. She didn't have to like put water in it or anything. Like she was just carrying it around full already. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? Sexy mood. Ooh, jasmine essential oil. I like jasmine. Smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow throughout your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well... oh, sorry. Did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Can't you do origami with any paper? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. That's a cool idea. Yuri's good at this. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Actually, yes. That's like a really creative idea. I like it. I like it, Picasso. Would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract them to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. See, Yuri's fire, I told you. I guess she's pretty okay. I just think she can be a little pretentious. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? I will say that. It's nice to see her relaxed. Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. She's doing it again. Here's a marker, Sleepy. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. I do have bad handwriting. Have you guys ever seen my handwriting before? I think yes, but it's not good. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then, she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. Shouldn't you just have that on you? I keep that thing on me. God damn it, Bobby. The Hank Hill sound returns to my brain, apparently. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Well, you just whipped out a knife, so it can't be weirder than that. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out, what could you possibly... Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Oh. I mean, I'm not kink shaming. We don't kink shame here. We don't kink shame in this chat. Good for you, girlfriend. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Ooh, what am I saying? Ooh, I'm sorry, I'm getting so tired. Please don't think I'm weird for this. I mean, hey, I live in a place where people have knives just for funsies too. So, this is not that weird. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Sleepy. Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It could cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. I cut my finger the other day cutting Moth's hair. I cut Moth's hair on last Sunday, and Moth has significantly thicker hair than I expected, and I got impatient near the end of it and ended up cutting myself twice on accident because I was being impatient. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. Oh my god, she's Robert Pattinson. She's a vampire! If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. What? Oh my god, I was kind of joking. Damn. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Girl. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Ooh, that's unsanitary. You don't know what I have. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh. Girl, what the fuck was that? Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Why would that be your instinct? Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. I mean, did it taste good? Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise. It was pretty weird. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? What? My sister in Christ. What the fuck? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. I think she's reacting appropriately. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. How am I gonna go back to Sayori's house later and tell her, hey, Yuri and I just spent like an hour sucking fingers? It sounds like a euphemism, but it's actually exactly what I said. Sleepy? Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. Like, me? Bro. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. I'm gonna blame this on the jasmine oil. Maybe we're high. You're so weird, Sleepoo. Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? Ah, I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. She just has healing spit. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it! Woo! What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. My past as a server is really about to come into handy, carrying 6 cups of water. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-sized glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, putting it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or something? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors first sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. So literally, does anyone, are you guys old enough to remember that Tumblr post, that viral Tumblr post that was like, it was super long and you would scroll and as you were scrolling down, it would change from like sunrise to daytime and sunset and nighttime. I would do that, gradient like that. And then at the end, people were like, OMG, like when you reblog this, it's like that you get good luck. Like I won like the lottery. And so everyone, we reblog it all the time. Please tell me you know what I'm talking about. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun, okay? I'm not like other girls. I like knives and I paint Tumblr posts. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I actually like chicken nuggets. I'm not like other girls. It's like when I can spend time with one other person. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple, like reading. It doesn't matter if we don't talk. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Whoa! We get Yuri art! We get fancy Yuri art! Wow, they do such a good job with the art in this game. It is so pretty. Wow, why is she making that face at me though? Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was a moment ago. Don't you do it! Don't... No! Don't you do it! Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Good. Yuri picks up her brush again. But her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that had just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, than have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful.
In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you're at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Ah, no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. Sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow? Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. Don't wait. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Sleepy. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Ah. Oh no. Oh no. You whore, Sleepoo! You whore! Hi, Sleepoo. Sayori! Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Sleepoo. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course! Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Bless her, he ruined it. At least favorite now. L. Don't L Sayori. No. I'm glad she ruined it. I don't like Yuri like that. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Did you just hear my stomach growl? I'm so sorry. Oh my god, it's so loud. Garlic bread. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Sleepoo? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything
that? It's true, Sleepoo. If it wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Sleepoo. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and I started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Sleepoo. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I always said I know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Oops. Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings. I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. I don't want to make a hard decision. I don't want to make a hard decision. Do it! Cry knows exactly what I want to do. You know what to do. I do know what to do. I know what to do. Sleepy, I'll do it. Sayori, I love you. I love you. Dylan's not happy with this option. Dylan's not happy with this choice. Those are my true feelings. I feel like that's kind of like a bold, shitty thing to say after she just caught me almost like asking Yuri on a date, but aside from that. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. It's also a big cop-out after what just happened. I'm gonna have to agree with that a little bit, but that's why I'll accept any of your burdens. Let me live my fantasy, right? As long as we continue like this every day. I forgot you've played this before, Dylan. With you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Sleepoo. Aww. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Sleepoo? Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Sleepoo. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Sleepoo. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Oh, okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. Brain hurdle touching. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Sleepoo. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I hope so. Huh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me that you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Okay, ouch. Low-key, ouch. I feel like I'm like being I'm being rejected but also not, you know? Ouch. Yeah. I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori means by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Content warning, suicide. Thank you. It's the day of the festival. What could possibly go wrong? Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's too something. I missed it. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too.
Sleepoo! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now.
Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again.
That dummy.
You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. Is there actually no music, or is mine just turned down really low? Oh, okay, there's actually no music right now.
I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Sleepoo. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Exchange?
Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But
I stammer, embarrassed.
did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly?
That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet.
Jeez.
You don't know the full story at all, so
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
that's not... I'm more worried now that you've said that. Huh?
Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Yeah, it was a weird thing to say.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure.
I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk.
Oh, yeah, they really did.
Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages.
Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, the paper sound scared the crap out of me.
Get out of my head. 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 Get out.
I'm assuming it keeps going.
Of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving.
Kind of a weird poem. I feel like they're using the term poem really loosely in this game.
Ah.
What is this?
Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Sleeping? What's wrong?
Nothing.
This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that,
I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so...
well...
I'm so sorry if you heard my stomach. Well, alright.
Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls that out after me.
I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they've always been. That's all she needs and what I want to give to her. Want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door.
I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppress the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I'd be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it had always been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance. I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 End. This doesn't look like how it did. Do I... Oh!
Okay. You know what? Thank you. 222, hey, good luck number. Actually. Oops. Yes. I think that's where we're gonna stop for today. The stream's gone like over an hour longer than I wanted it to, but that's okay. We got to the first major whoopsie daisy of the game, I guess. I don't know how to refer to it. I don't care no matter how many times I see that, it always gets me. Every time I play this game, it gets me. Oh, it's awful. I'm gonna put exclamation help in the chat. Exclamation help is a Nightbot command with a link to a bunch of global resources and hotlines. I guess I could just read from what I said. You're not alone. Please reach out for help. This link will take you to a Tumblr post with an extensive but not exhaustive list of resources across the globe that you can reach out to for help. If what you need is not on this list, please search for it separately because there are people out there who want to help you. I love you. So if you struggle with your mental health, if you struggle with depression, suicidal thoughts, etc., please check out this post. There are so many resources out there, and there's so many people who want to help you guys.